أبي رقية تميم بن أوس الداري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: الدين النصيحة. قلنا: لمن؟ قال: لله ولكتابه ولرسوله ولأئمة المسلمين وعامتهم. رواه مسلم.
I have a question about saying Bismillah before we start Wudhu. If the shower is a glass door, or if you're in the Wudhu area or the toilet's open, or like the door of the toilet's open, would that affect anything?
Great question. Regarding saying Bismillah at the time of Wudhu, and if you're in a place where the khala, the place where you actually do qada al-haja, where you answer the call of nature, the toilet, and then you have a wudu area or you have a shower. So in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the people used to go outside to answer the call of nature usually, because there wasn't the idea of plumbing and all that kind of thing. They would make ghusl in the house. They would have a place to take a bath, but for qada al-haja, for answering the call of nature, one or two, they would actually go outside. There would be an outside area. That area, the khala, is a place where the actual, where you sit, and it was a well-known area. Unless you were traveling, like in the city, it would be one area, right? You do not mention the name of Allah, right? And that's why in the toilets that we have today, the actual toilet where you defecate or urinate, you do not mention the name of Allah. If you have a wudu area, like we do in the masjid here, where it is separate from the actual toilet, there's a door between the wudu area and the toilets. Right? So there is a separation between where you actually urinate, defecate, and where you make wudu. Then that wudu area is not governed by the rules of khala. Meaning at that wudu area, you can say Bismillah, you can say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, the dua after the wudu, you can say salam to people, you can talk, no problem. Right? In the houses, those of you that Allah is blessed with more money than me, many of them have the toilet has its own little cubby, like it's got a little door, and then you have like your sinks and stuff separated, right? So they have a little thing and they have a little door for the toilet, and then when you open that door, you come out and they have the nice big mirrors and double sinks and all the cool stuff that you guys have, right? In that would be the same ruling, because the door separates the toilet from the washing area. If your shower has a door that separates from the toilet area, the same thing in the shower, then you can mention the name of Allah, because that is separated. If you have a toilet and a sink, and it's all one thing, meaning that there is no separation, it's just the toilet and the sink, and now you're making wudu in the sink, then here, because it's all one area, the ruling of khala is what's prevalent, right? But now we get an issue, which is the Prophet ﷺ told us there is no wudu for the one that does not mention the name of Allah. In this hadith, we've explained the checking of authenticity and all that stuff in other rules. The ruling is, in the end, it's muhkam, it's applicable, it is authentic enough that the ruling is given upon it, right? So, what do? There's many easy ways. One is, before you enter the toilet, you say Bismillah with the niyyah of wudu. That's one way. Second way is, you can say Bismillah in your heart without reciting it because you're in such a situation. And if nothing else, even if you said Bismillah in the toilet, because it's wajib for wudu, it is more of a precedence than the karaha of mentioning the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the bathroom. So either which way, if you're going to make wudu, you should say Bismillah.